Hey, what's up, fam? Hey, when you think about mac and cheese, I know you think about a delicious side dish, but today I'm gonna show you how to make a mac and cheese, smoked mac and cheese into the main event. Hey, check this out right here. Hey, this is what we're making right here. It's an absolutely delicious smoked mac and cheese bowl. And I got you in the game. So, hey, follow along. Let me go down to my workstation and let me get you in the game. Liquid gold, we're gonna go in with a half stick of butter. Alongside that butter, I'm gonna add in 3 tablespoons of flour. And while we wait on our butter to melt, hey, we gotta get this elbow mac ready to go. So what I'm gonna do, hey, I'm gonna add me a little bit of salt into my water. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of oil. So, you know what I'm saying, my pasta don't stick. So let's go back to this liquid gold. Hey, we're gonna let this butter melt and cook this flour. That flour, taste out that flour and make a roux. And then we'll be in the game, fam. And then once we got everything melted and combined, hey, we'll let this cook for a couple of minutes. Let this start smelling, you know what I'm saying, fragrant, getting like a little nutty smell. And then we know that all this flour taste is cooked out. So we'll give this a couple of minutes, let this cook up. All right, a couple of minutes is up and it smells like I'm about to bake some delicious cookies. So I'm gonna go ahead and add in me some milk. I'm gonna put in about 2 cups worth. And while this is still on the cooler side, I'm gonna add in a half a block of cream cheese. And I'm gonna add about 4 ounces, half a tub of sour cream. Now we're gonna allow this cream cheese to melt along with that sour cream in this mixture. And then while we allow this to melt, hey, our water is up to a boil. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and add in our elbow mac. Let those cook to the package instructions and become al dente while we continue to work on, hey, this liquid gold. Now at this time, we're in a good spot to go ahead and add in our seasonings. So I'm going in with some Creole seasoning. I'm gonna add a tablespoon of that. I'm gonna add in a couple of teaspoons of smoked paprika. And I'm gonna add about a tablespoon of garlic powder. And then I'm gonna add in a tablespoon of onion powder. And at any point of this recipe, if everything is starting to get a little thick on you, you can also add, you know, just a little bit more milk to thin it out. So we got everything seasoned where we want it to be. I'm gonna add a little bit of pepper. So I'm gonna add in about 2 teaspoons of coarse pepper. Now what I'm ready to do now is start adding in my cheese. So I'm not gonna add everything all at once, but I'll just put in, you know, a little bit at a time. A couple handfuls. And then we'll allow that cheese to melt. Right now I'm working on like a medium-low heat. So as we start to melt that cheese, and then we'll do the same. I want to save about 25% of my cheese back, so I get the rest of that cheese in. And what I do with the rest of that is I will put it on top when we get it in the smoker, after we get some smoke penetration in that mac and cheese. And then that'll ensure that it'll seal, you know, the creaminess inside that mac and cheese along with that smoke flavor. So we'll let this melt and then we'll be ready to go. As you can see, all my cheese is now almost melted. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add just a little tad bit more of milk. So about 1/4 cup of milk. And then we'll get this rehydrated a little bit more, or hydrated more, and we'll have a nice consistency of a cheese sauce that'll be absolutely phenomenal for this mac and cheese, fam. We got that elbow pasta ready to go. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and transfer it over to our cooking pan, and I'm not gonna shock these. Actually, you know, I want to use this pasta water so it can, you know, act as an agent, a binding agent for that cheese sauce, right? So I always remember to use a little bit of that pasta water, especially if you're making, you know, pasta dishes and stuff like that. It'll help that cheese stick. So that's just a tip for all you home cooks out there, home chefs, backyard grillers, smokers, and all that good stuff. And when you salt your water, you also flavor your elbow mac. You know, some people use chicken broth, but you know, I like to save my chicken broth, man, for the recipes. Just add a little salt, that'll give it some flavor. Or you can add, you know, bouillon cube to your water, and then that'll also flavor that pasta too. Now, hey, we got our cheese sauce that's smelling absolutely delicious, fam. We'll get this over that elbow mac, and look at that. See that creaminess? Yes, sir. And then just make sure you get all that cheese sauce out, right? You did too much good work to be leaving some cheese sauce behind. Now we get everything combined, and then we're ready to head out to that smoker, fam. All right, fam, we got that smoker where we want it to be. Now we don't need to go, you know, a high heat on the smoker. Really want to run about 225 to 250. That'll be a nice temperature for the smoked mac and cheese. You don't want to continue to, you know, cook those noodles at extreme heat. Really, we just trying to get that flavor. So let me let this top down, and we'll check on it in about 15 minutes. Now, this is what we're going to be rolling with today, some chicken thighs. And the reason why I want to use chicken thighs is because, hey, you already know they don't dry out easily. With chicken breasts, you know, you make them, fry them up, and sometimes they'll, you know, dry out on you if you overcook them. So what I want to do is I want to cut these in chunks. They don't have to be perfect, and we just want, you know, bites to go on top of that smoked mac and cheese. Now, if you want to, you can trim some of this fat off, and you want to cut these like equal. Try to get them around the same size so they'll cook around about the same time. So we'll get some of that fat off. I'll leave some of it on there just for flavor. Now we'll pre-season this chicken. We'll also season the flour that we'll have it in. So we're going in with some Creole seasoning, hit it with just a tad of lemon pepper, some onion powder, and then some garlic powder. And then we'll just get everything mixed in, and then we'll go get us some flour, same seasonings, and we'll mirror that. We'll go with about a cup and a quarter of flour. So we got our flour. Like I said, we want to mirror those seasonings. So we going in with some Creole seasoning, about a teaspoon or tablespoon. We going in with some garlic powder, and then I'm gonna hit it with that, about 2 teaspoons onion powder. Same thing, 2 teaspoons. And we hit it with about a teaspoon of lemon pepper seasoning. And then we get everything mixed in, and then we'll drop in our chicken thighs like so. And what I want to do is I want to get them pressed in, get that flour pressed in on them. And I'll be honest with you, hey, that's how, you know, a famous chicken joint makes their chicken. It's all about the pressing of the flour, which gets all the crevices. And then when you fry them right, hey, they come out nice, golden brown, crispy. And when you flavor that flour right, hey, they come out absolutely delicious and flavorful. I'm gonna get all these done, and then we'll see you guys at that frying pan. All right, it's been about 15 minutes, and let me get you closer into this mac and cheese. Now, what I want to do is I want to get this mixed in so we can get that smoke penetration all the way through this mac and cheese. And as you can see, hey, still creamy, right? Noodles. Now I'm gonna go get my cheese, and then we're gonna come over top and then just spread that cheese out like so. Now I'm gonna let this top back down, and we're gonna allow this to smoke for an additional 20 minutes, and then we'll go in there and fry up our chicken. All right, we got this grease ready to go, 350 degrees, and let's fry up these chicken thighs. You already seen that mac and cheese where it's coming. Now, once you got your chicken all nice and golden brown, hey, take them out like that. Now they'll continue to cook, so they'll get a little bit more golden than that, but this looks absolutely delicious, fam. We are in the game. All right, now we got that second batch coming up. Nice and golden brown, fam. Yes, sir. Hey, we in the game. All right, fam. Hey, it's been about 20 minutes. And as you can see, hey, it's hot, so be careful. Don't be like me. You got your cheese melted. So now what I want to do, I'm going to take this in. I'm going to put it in the oven. I'm going to broil this top. And that's how Granny made her mac and cheese, other than putting it on the smoker. Hey, ooh, that thing smells absolutely delicious. Now that's the secret to a delicious smoked mac and cheese. When you put that thing on that broiler and you get it like Granny used to make it. Yes, sir. Now we gotta let this cool down a little bit, and we're gonna assemble this mac and cheese bowl. Now it's time to get us a nice little scoop of this mac and cheese, and let's see how it came out. Ooh-wee. Hey, look at that right there. And we're gonna set that in that bowl, because you already know you got to get that crispy crust, right? And then we come back in and then we let some of that mix. Hey, look at that right there. Ooh, yes, sir. No, everybody kind of likes mac and cheese as a side dish, but this is gonna be a superstar right there. And look at how creamy that is. It's creamy, it's cheesy. I'm gonna tell you, fam, it's gonna be absolutely delicious. And then we got our chicken that was cooked to perfection. And what I'm gonna do for additional flavor kick, hey, we're gonna add some green onions. I'm gonna add me a little bit of ranch. Drizzle that on there. And then I'm gonna come back with some buffalo sauce. And fam, take a look at this right here. You got your absolutely delicious mac and cheese bowl. Hey, here we go. You see it, looks delicious. It smells delicious too. Cheers, fam. It's cheesy, it's creamy, flavorful, delicious, all the above. Hey, we got you in the game on that. Again, let me show you that cheese pull. Ooh-wee. Hey, now if you're new to my channel, let me take the time out and say thank you so much for stopping by. And if you want to get in the game and stay in the game, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this video with your family and friends so you can get them in the game also. And for my Focus fam that's been rolling me for a while, you already know what your boy Coach Ike is about to do. I'm about to pick this bowl back up and smash through this smoked mac and cheese bowl. And we'll see you guys on the next recipe. Hey, as always, you are in the game.